Hello. A reading from St. Paul's letter to the Romans, chapter 13, beginning at verse 8. Owe no one anything except to love one another, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. The commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in this word: love your neighbour as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbour, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. By the time you see or hear this short reflection, you will be in no doubt that this is the week in which the nation celebrates the 70th anniversary of the accession of Her Majesty the Queen. Today, Thursday, is the first bank holiday of the Platinum Jubilee. It's also, and more significantly, the anniversary of the Queen's coronation in Westminster Abbey in 1953. The date of her accession was 6th February the previous year, the day on which her father, King George VI, died suddenly. There will be a great service of thanksgiving in St. Paul's Cathedral tomorrow, and whether or not Her Majesty is able to be there can be no doubt that the spiritual dimension of the anniversary will be uppermost in her mind. People of faith, all faiths, will want to thank God for the human face that the Queen has put on our constitutional and political system for all these years. Ever since the vow she made on her 21st birthday, Her Majesty has sought to be a centre of unity and stability in the life of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. A tribute from the King of Jordan last weekend provided eloquent proof that her influence extends much more widely than her own realms and dominions. During this past turbulent year, the Queen has seemed to be an oasis of calm encouragement and stability, whether in her moving message during the lockdown or her lonely vigil at her husband's funeral in accordance with the regulations which people had been told to follow at that time. Most people who listen to these weekly reflections or the online services from St. Mary's are Christian. We have a special reason to be thankful at this time. We have a head of state who is plainly aware of her own dependence upon Almighty God and the centrality of the example of Jesus Christ in the ordering of her life. Jesus, who is the servant of all. And she is not ashamed to say so. Our short reading from chapter 13 of Romans gave us Paul recalling and emphasizing Jesus' new commandment when he declared that his followers were to love one another. For love, says Paul, is the fulfilling of the law. This theme has been central to the Queen's Christmas broadcasts down the years. Let me give Her Majesty the last word from her message in 2015. Despite being displaced and persecuted throughout his short life, Christ's unchanging message was not one of revenge or violence, but simply that we should love one another. Among all the reasons for thanksgiving, it is the Queen's unself-conscious declaration of a personal Christian faith as a sure foundation for living that moves me most and will continue to do so. May God bless her. Now, a short prayer that has been written for this Jubilee. Let us pray. Gracious God, we give you thanks for the reign of your servant Elizabeth our Queen, and for the example of loving and faithful service which she has shown among us. Help us to follow her example of dedication and to commit our lives to you and to one another, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.